Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So it's been a while since I did any kind of skincare routine. There's been tons of reviews recently and there'll be tons more coming, but I thought it would be nice if I did another morning skincare routine with you guys because I haven't done one for a little while. So I've just got freshly washed face. I did a morning cleanse with the Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser. I don't always do a cleanse on my skin in the winter in the mornings because sometimes just like giving my face a wipe with like a wet washcloth is enough to kind of remove any residue from the night's product or any kind of oil that's built up on my skin, because my skin tends to be more dehydrated now and I kind of want to keep cleansing to a minimum. So sometimes I don't always do it in the morning, but when I do, this is a really good option because it's nice and light. So now I'm going to go on with some Glossier Niacinamide, super pure niacinamide. I actually did a review on this, which I'll link up above. I think it's like one of the shortest videos I've done. I think it's like 3 minutes or something. Normally I would probably just squeeze this directly onto my face, but I feel like it will all go horribly wrong. So the product always lasts so much longer if you don't squeeze it into your palms. I have to say, I've really got into using niacinamide, but I heard that it doesn't mix well with vitamin C. So if I'm using a vitamin C during the day, then I tend to skip the niacinamide. But with continued use, it just makes my skin look really nice and clear. Now I'm going to go on with some hyaluronic acid. This one is from Pestle and Mortar. It's actually a really good one. It's quite like a thick, it's like a gel almost. And I thought that it was going to go, because it was like that as soon as I opened the bottle. And I thought that it was going to go a bit thick and sticky after a while, but I'm about, what am I, like halfway through, and it's still good. Gosh, it was about, whilst I was setting up the lights and stuff, it was about 10 minutes before I actually got to sit down and start this. So my skin is like so thirsty because normally I would wash my face and apply skincare straight away. My skin feels a bit dry. So I'm just going to put a little bit extra hyaluronic acid on. And then because the central heating's on and there's not much moisture in the air, I'm going to make like a sandwich with the hyaluronic acid, because the thing with hyaluronic acid is it's a humectant, so it holds moisture within the skin. But if the air around you is very dry and you are not using like a multi-molecular hyaluronic acid, then it can draw moisture up from the lower levels of your skin. This is like it's got different molecular weights in it, but it's worth bearing that in mind. But what I like to do is just kind of like sandwich like a mist on top, and that's obviously water-based, so that just gives the hyaluronic acid something to like draw and hold within the top layers of the skin, so that's a good tip. This one is the Josh Rosebrook Hydrating Accelerator. I'm actually going to do a review on a bunch of Josh Rosebrook products, so that will be probably coming up in my next video, so stay tuned for that. I'm just going to spray this in my palms and literally pat it on. You can mist it, but I've just done my hair and it will go all frizzy if I spray it everywhere. So I'm going to tap it on instead. And then whatever's left, as always, I just put on the backs of my hands. Okay, so my face feels nice and hydrated now. Now I'm going to go on with some antioxidant. I did a review on the Pycnogenol, I think that it's called. This is, I was calling it Pycnogenol, but it hasn't got, I don't think that was correct. I think Pycnogenol. Anyway, it's the new antioxidant from The Ordinary. I'll link the review up above. It's very, very good. Just beware, it's very kind of got a very bright orangey, reddy hue. I feel like it might be slightly staining my skin with regular use, but I'm not sure yet, but just kind of bear that in mind because it has got like a really strong pigment to it. And I find that this doesn't spread so well on its own, so I love to mix a few drops with some moisturizer, and then I find that it spreads much nicer across the face. So I'm going to mix it with this. This is the Pestle and Mortar Hydrate. This is a really nice lightweight moisturizer. It's almost like a gel. I have to say that the Pestle and Mortar products are really nice. They're not like, they don't make me like fall in love with them like I do with some other brands, because I just feel like everything's quite simple and understated, but everything, it is a really, really good, solid range of products, I must say. So I've mixed that with the thing, and it's kind of gone this like orangey browny colour now, but it will distribute across my face. And I really like the way that this, I feel like it really brings my skin to life. So for me, it's like more than your regular antioxidant. It's really good. I feel like already it's given my skin like a bit of a glow. Really, really good. Okay, so now my skin's like really nice and quenched with hydration, and then it's got the niacinamide, which is good, and then it's got the antioxidants on top. So I've got lots of kind of nutrients within my skin that will just like set me up for the day and keep, it's almost like having like a nice smoothie or juice to drink. Like I've kind of done that for my skin, and it's got all the nutrition that it needs for the day. So now I'm going to go on with some SPF protection. This is the Emma Hardy Prime and Protect SPF 30. It's dark almost and snowing outside, so there's not going to be that much UV light, so this will be enough. Normally I would apply some SPF 50 first and then put this on, but this will definitely be enough for today. I really like this primer by Emma Hardy because I feel like it gives my skin a really nice, it almost kind of slightly blurs it. Really good. And what I usually do is go on with like a slightly more affordable SPF on my neck, but I forgot to get something out, so I'm just going to use this, a couple of pumps on my neck as well. So what I've started doing is taking my actives down onto my neck. For a long time I was just putting everything on my face, but now I put them on my neck as well. And I have to say, I thought that it was going to get quite irritated, but it really hasn't. I've been using vitamin C and I've been using acid at some point, not everything together obviously, and I've also tried using retinol, and it's been really, really good. So I was kind of surprised about that. I thought it would be quite sensitive, the skin of my neck, but it hasn't been. So that's good. So that's all the SPF and everything done. I'm going to put a little bit of lip balm on, and then as always, I'll just finish with like a little bit of concealer. This is the Burt's Bees lip balm. Really good. My lips get so dry in the winter. Like a really good lip balm. I forgot that this is really difficult if your hands are a bit kind of greasy or oily. This is the new Charlotte Tilbury concealer, and it's really too slidey. You can't grip it and get the lid off. So I have to get like a towel or something. So I've just done like 2 clicks. I always feel like there's a little bit of residue on the sponge from the time before, so I only need to click it like once or twice. Sometimes I don't even have to click it at all. This is such an excellent concealer. You just have to make sure that your under eye area is really like hydrated and moisturized with products beforehand. And then as long as it is, it can be a tiny bit cakey otherwise. But if you've really kind of like put a nice base on your skin, then it is an excellent concealer. And what I've learned is just by like, I used to look straight on into the mirror, but just by like turning your head to the side and then doing it, it's like a complete game changer. And applying concealer. And I just apply it like on the inner corner. I don't apply it all the way underneath, like this area here. I just completely leave out. I've got like dark bits like right in the outer corners of my eyes and in the inner corners, and I just apply it there. And then I just do a little bit around my nose where it gets redness, and that's it. And then it's nice just to let the rest of your skin like show through. It just looks really, really natural. Saying that though, the Glossier Perfecting Skin Tints, I heard that they'd reformulated them, and I was really happy with the original one. But I know that a lot of people just felt like it didn't have enough coverage. It was too light. Some people thought that it didn't make any difference on the skin whatsoever. I think that it does. I actually did a review on that, so I'll link that up above as well. But I really like the formula, so I'd be interested to try the new one and see what it's like. But yeah, I've just realised that I've come to the end of my routine. That's all my different skincare products. It is quite a arduous, long routine, but I feel like I've covered all the bases with the different kind of nutritious ingredients for the skin that will keep it really nice and hydrated and protected throughout the day. I hope you found this useful. I'm going to link all the different products that I've used down below, and I'll do stockists for the UK and Europe, and also for the US, because I know that a lot of you guys that watch these videos are based in the US, so there will be stockists down there for both, as long as I can find them. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up and leave me a comment, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.